What's going on, everybody? It's Q Jackson, host of BLK Talk. Look, I was over here preparing for another amazing episode, but look, I need you guys to go ahead and hit the subscribe button, the like button, and the notification bell so that you guys don't miss any of our amazing conversations. Have a new episode coming to you in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What's going on, everybody? It's Q Jackson, host of BLK Talk. Look, I am here with Reese and Devontae of Zen City. Today is going to be an amazing conversation. Why? Because these two guys are going to tell us about their journey in the music industry. And Can We Talk? What is Can We Talk, you ask? It's their new single that is dropping very, very, very soon. So look, let's go ahead and get into the conversation, guys. First, I appreciate you guys for making time to have the conversation with us. How's everything going with you guys today?
Everything good over here, Brody?
Good. All right. Y'all excited? Y'all got a couple days and this new song is about to hit.
We trying to give it to them, man.
Okay. So let's start with Reese. Tell us a little bit about yourself and what you feel you bring to Zen City.
Well, first, my real name is Tyrese Green, but my platform name is Reese. I'm from Sumter, South Carolina, and I bring these vocals to Zen City. Like I'm ready to chop it up, sing for the world with my boy.
Okay. So how long have you been singing?
I've been singing since, as far as I can remember, maybe elementary, around that time, young in church, kind of young, so around elementary.
So like, when did you realize this is something that I know I'm good at? People have told me I'm good at it, and this is what I want to do with the rest of my life.
Once we started singing in church, people started telling my mother, your boys can sing. Cause I got a brother, he could sing too. So they was like, your boys can sing. They need to start doing something. So she started like putting us in many plays and many things, like many events and stuff to sing. So that's how I started to know I could sing, I guess.
Okay. Now on to Devontae. Devontae, what's going on, man? Tell us a little bit about yourself and how you got into the whole music industry.
My name is Devontae, So the way I got into this is just singing, bro. Like I met my manager on the train, the manager that put us together. When I first moved to Philadelphia, I was singing downtown, going downtown, putting the bucket out, the hat, going on the train, and I was really getting to it with that. And then I met him, my manager, which is his name is Nujacian, and he told me, he's like, yo, bro, I'm about to do a group. Like, I want you to be a part of this group. And I told him, I'm like, I don't really know about doing no group, man. And then he's like, just come meet him. He's like, just come meet these people. I met him, and we started a group. Unfortunately, that situation didn't work out. So I was able to stay in contact with my manager throughout the time that we weren't in the group. And then he found Reese on TikTok, right, Reese? Found you on TikTok.
Yeah, TikTok.
And once cause Reese be doing some numbers on there. So when he said he found Reese, he's like, yo, bro, I got this guy right here. He like, bro, talented. He got the numbers. I feel like y'all be a good duo. Me, I'm like, I don't know. But then I talked to Reese, and then I got on the phone with him, and we was singing. I heard bro sing, and bro could really sing. So that's what I'm about. I'm just about the music. You feel me?
Okay. Now, we were talking offline, and I was letting you know that I actually met you, Devontae, before. It was August 2018 when you guys were at the event for LA Reid, and I got to meet you and some of your former group members. And then to see fast forward, almost 5 years later, you're still doing the music. Of course, with anything that you do, you always experience like ups and downs. But to see that, you have not given up and you guys are here right now to talk about what you guys have going on, it's absolutely amazing. So congratulations, both of you, on, this moment right here. And shout out to the JCon too. Me and him go way, way, way back. I actually used to be his manager at one point when he first got
you say you used to be J manager?
I used to be his manager, yes.
Oh, he didn't tell us that. Okay.
Yeah. Surprise. Yep, I did. And now to see, everything he's doing is absolutely amazing. So in a couple days, Valentine's Day, the day of love, or for some, the day that you realize that you're single, Singles Awareness Day, that you ain't got nobody. It's okay. I'm one of those people. You guys have a song, Can We Talk, coming out. Can one of you guys tell us about the song and where the concept of the song came from?
Well, we didn't really. Well, Jason, he showed us the song. He got us the song. He got us put on the song, and it's a love song, I guess. Kind of slow vibe.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't write it. It's not one of our songs, so. But I don't really.
What's the song about?
I'm about to tell you. The song is about basically. It's called "Can We Talk," and you're going through something with your girl. You know what I'm saying? And it's basically saying like, can you talk about it before y'all get to a certain point where it's like you can't come back, Because if you hear the hook, it's can we just talk? Can we just talk? Do we just walk away? Like it's a vibe, bro. It really just got people, you know what I'm saying? It's bringing that love back to people, letting them know like, bro, y'all don't gotta break up. Cause everybody, this generation we live in, everybody quick to just get out the way, instead of just they'll throw the whole relationship out instead of fighting for what they really deserve or really want. Because no matter who you with, at the end of the day, you're gonna have to fight for something.
Yeah, that's true. Now, speaking of something like that, you guys are, younger than me, so I experience, things from a different place in time. But for you to say, people aren't willing to fight anymore, like, where do you think that came from, and how do you think with music and things like that, like people can actually get to that place where, love actually really matters and they want to fight for it?
Yeah, it's all about communication, bro. If you don't got communication, nothing you do in life is going to work. Whether it's a relationship, a friendship, family, if you don't have good communication with the person that you're talking to, it's not going to work out. And that's really what the main basis of the song is about. It's just like, yo, let's talk about this. Let's sit down and let's have a conversation before we get to the point of no return.
Okay. Now, as far as the song goes, that comes out. Now, is the song going to be a part of something bigger? Do you guys have a project that you're preparing for? Or are you just focused on the song now and building the chemistry between you two?
You asking like, did we like what kind of, if we got a video or something coming or something like that?
So as far as the song goes, now you have the song coming out, and I heard you guys have a video coming out as well. Now, is the song and the video a part of something else? Are you guys preparing for a project, or are you guys just focusing on the song right now?
Yeah, we're just focusing on the song, and we building the chemistry between me and Tay. We got other songs coming too that we about to do when we go up there. So after we drop this song, we're gonna focus on another song. To be honest, after we
Now, both of you guys are songwriters as well as singers.
Yes.
Yeah, kind of. So I'm still trying to get into it.
He trying to act like he's not a writer, but he just sent me a verse the other day.
Yeah, I'll try to get more into it. I can say I'm right. Yeah.
I mean, now, how is that process though? Like for you, Reese, who is, I guess, fairly new at discovering the whole being able to write music, how has that been, like discovering that you can actually do it? And like, how do you channel, what you're going to put down on paper?
Well, I really have to sit and like clear my mind. I have to sit in a space, which I know this is probably for most people, but I have to sit in a space to where it's like nothing going on because I'm easily distracted. So I have to sit in space and like put on a few instrumentals until different things come to my mind. It takes me a while, but the more I do it, the more I'm realizing that, okay, I can actually do this pretty easy. So
okay.
Yeah.
Now, both of you guys have been, around music for, quite some time now. And it's gotten you to this point. Now, for you, Devontae, who was in a group with, what was it? It was 5 of you guys, right?
4.
It was 4. Okay.
Yeah.
And you guys have been through the ups and downs of the music industry, of friendships, of, all kinds of relationships. What do you think the top 3 lessons, let me start with you, Devontae. What are the top 3 lessons that you've learned in the industry that's going to kind of, help catapult you to your next level?
I got you. One is always read your paperwork, no matter from the little paperwork to the big paperwork and everything in between. You gotta make sure you know what you're reading, or at least have somebody on your team that can direct you in a good way. Somebody that you genuinely trust, not just like don't follow what the label wants you to do. The label. Some managers, like I've never had this problem with my manager. Well, with this manager, I've had this problem with other people I've dealt with in the past. But people will try to get you with that slick terminology.
Mm-hmm.
They try to throw them big words in there, hippopotamus and big words like that. But what else? I would say also make sure, like, I feel like this is a big reason why a lot of situations I was in the past didn't work. I feel like you got to have a very solid foundation when you start. This definitely be like this might be the most important thing, to be honest, is having a solid foundation, because if your team is solid when you're coming up, ain't nothing gonna be able to break y'all, but if your team not solid, this game is meant to throw stuff at you. So the more you go to the top, you just gonna get things thrown at you. And if y'all not solid, y'all just gonna, one person gonna go this way, one person gonna go this way, and y'all gonna go back to y'all old lives. But if y'all stay solid and y'all don't let the stuff that goes from the industry, people telling, like, somebody could come up to Reese right now, like, yo, bro, I think your voice is way better than Tay. But him knowing what he has planned for his life wouldn't cause him to go sideways,
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't cause him to try to make a different decision. And then third, save your bread and pay your taxes. That's my third thing. Save your bread and
want to end up in jail.
Yeah.
Now that's a good one though.
Don't go buy the Supreme bag. That was one of my first big purchases. I went in when I got signed. I went and bought a Louis Vuitton Supreme collab, Saudi.
You ain't got it no more?
I probably do, but it's somewhere. I don't know. But it's the fact that how much I spent on it. It's just like you get these opportunities, and then you like, all right, somebody give you a little bit of bread now. You like, all right, I made my first couple of dollars. I'm obviously gonna be getting more money. Then you go, let me hit the mall real quick. Let me go buy this iPhone. Let me go buy these shoes. Let me go take my shorty out. And then next thing you know, it's dwindling down. Like, I've been there before, bro. I've been here, and I've been here. Now I'm back, working my way back up. You feel me? So it's like you mean save your bread and pay your taxes. That's all I got to say.
Absolutely. Now, Reese, I hope you been over here trying to figure it out yourself.
Yeah,
it's on you now. So what are your top 3 things that you feel that you've learned since you've been in the industry that's helping you now and you feel like will help you in the future?
So far, I would say consistency. Being consistent, you really gotta stay on top of the grind. Like, you really gotta do it. If you really want it, you gotta do it for real. So consistency, learning to be, well, I would say comfortability. You want to make sure you're comfortable with what you're doing. Like, don't do it. I mean, I know I ain't gonna say don't do it if you're comfortable, because sometimes you gotta put yourself in uncomfortable situations, to be comfortable. So, but you want to make sure you're comfortable with yourself to be in that environment. So you got to be comfortable. Loyalty. I would say be loyal, with the people around you, have trust. It's not going to work if you're not, there with everybody. So I would say those 3 things.
See, and both of you guys have, said things that, like, really a lot of people they think of, but they don't understand the importance of those things, of loyalty, of paying attention to your paperwork, to having a solid foundation, to actually being consistent. So shout out to you guys. I don't know what age you guys are right now, or what age you guys like discovered that, but shout out to you guys for understanding that. So stay consistent with those things, and I'm pretty sure you guys are going to do some amazing things. So look, what I want to know, Zen City. Who is Zen City, and where did the name come from?
You want to tell this one? You can go ahead and tell this one, right?
All right, I got you. All right. I'll start by the name came from somebody who was going to be in the group prior. His name is Deshaun Porter. He's an artist, and he was actually one of the in the lineup to be in Zen City, but certain things happened and he ended up doing his own thing. That's still bro. We still work. I mean, we're gonna work. He gonna work with the group as well, but he came up with the name. He was like, "Yo, bro, I really feel like Zen City is a good name." And then we thought about it. We were like, "Yo, that's low key perfect because like the more you get to know me and Reese, like, bro, we mad super chill, bro. We're not like over the top hype people. So if we really like, I feel like Zen really category. Sorry, I started yawning, but puts us in a category to where we bring that energy. Zen is a positive energy, a positive mindset, feng shui, all that stuff. I feel like it really plays into what we got going on, and it fits our vibe.
So the two of you individually, though, like, what do you, Reese, feel like you bring to Zen City?
Oh, okay, my bad.
What do you feel like you bring to Zen City?
Well, me personally, I feel like I bring I got my vocals, that's one of my biggest strengths. And then my personality, I feel like my personality is just one of my strengths. Could be a gift and a curse. Let's put it like that.
How so?
Because I got a smart mouth at times, but you feel me? Everybody do.
Especially people from that Pennsylvania, Philly area. Oops, sorry.
It's cool. We about to win the chip today.
Now, Reese, what about you? What do you feel like you bring to the whole Zen City vibe?
It's basically the same thing. My gift that I received from the Lord, I bring that to Zen City, and positive vibes. Like, it's all good vibes over here. I'm here to put myself amongst everybody and have everybody feel the vibes with me. So it's all good.
Yeah, and we got other records too. Soon watch after Can We Talk. Yeah, y'all run this Can We Talk up. We got y'all with some more stuff. So it ain't just Can We Talk. Because I remember you asked us about if we're working on a project or anything.
Mm-hmm.
We're not particularly saying that we're working on a project, but we're cutting a lot of records right now.
Okay.
And those records that we cut, and they some good ones. So we'll probably, this is my prediction. It's not fact. Don't hold me on it. I don't know. But I feel as though we're probably going to drop a bunch of singles, to build up the fan base and build up people listening to us. But y'all definitely going to get a project from Zen City.
Okay. Well, we're definitely looking forward to that. So, like, when it comes to musical influences and musical style, who do you guys like kind of lean on for like the influence, whether it's musically, whether it's their journey in their career, or where you want to go? Like, who do you, Reese, who do you look towards in a situation like that? Who's your influence?
Me right now, I'm looking at I'm starting to listen to Eric Bellinger more, like vocally. Jasmine Sullivan more vocally. Chris Brown more his stage presence, like how he move and stuff like that. It's a lot of more people vocally, to be honest. Like Brent Faiyaz, his vibe. I like his technique, how he is with his songs. That's all I can really think of right now. But
now, me, I'm big on old school. art, like old school R&B, because I feel like during that time, in the 60s, the 70s, even like somewhat of the 80s, like they kind of created certain standards that are still around today. So with something like that, are there any artists from back in those days that you, yes, back in the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, that you're by?
I like the Boys II Men. I like a lot of this, a couple of their songs. I ain't gonna say a lot. Boys II Men. I listened to a lot of female artists growing up. So Destiny Child, Mariah Carey, Beyonce, Brandy, Monica. It's a lot of female artists I kind of jump off of for my own.
Okay. Devontae, what about you? What are your who inspires you musically?
My current people that I listen to at this current time, I always gonna listen to Jazmine Sullivan. She like top tier to me. Like, I feel like her voice is one of the best personally, but that's just from my heart. But what else? Who else? I like Chris Brown. Like Brody said, like Chris Brown has a very good performance, and I feel like he's very unmatched on that sense. Like, there's only two other people I feel, maybe Beyonce as well, but Michael Jackson and Usher are the only two other people I can say have done something similar to what Chris Brown has done or on that level, Mm-hmm. So I look at him as a legend in that aspect. And then Tank, also one of my favorite singers. Mm-hmm. And then throwback like singers, like Brody said, Brandy. Like, I actually got a chance to sing for her live, and she was like, it was one of the greatest experiences of my life. Who else from back in the day? I know I'm missing one. Oh, recently I started listening to Marvin Gaye more. This is weird. I had to do a show, and I had to sing Trouble Man, and that came out in 1965. And it was just like me listening to how he used to sing. Like, Brody really could sing, and it wasn't no Pro Tools or no Logic back in the day. So he was doing that all from start to finish, and he ain't had no help, no nothing. So he had to sing that straight from here and not mess up. A lot of people don't know about that.
When you guys are, creating your music, or, just kind of tracking the journeys of other artists who have made it or who have like passed away, do you guys watch documentaries on like different music artists? What are some of your favorite like musical documentaries or like biopics of people's lives that you guys enjoy?
Temptations.
All right, that was the answer. That was the first answer I was looking for.
I was about to say you can't talk about no movies about artists and not bring up the Temptations.
Yes.
Who else? I watched the Whitney Houston movie. I feel like a lot of people didn't like it, but I liked the movie. I feel like they did her pretty justice because they didn't go too deep into detail about her personal stuff that she was going through. But and they kept it cute for her. So I like that movie. And what else? There's the Jackson 5.
Oh yeah. See, now those are definitely some top ones. Reese, what about you?
I wish I can relate. I don't really watch none of the documentaries. Like, I'm not into documentaries, so I can't get into them. But I think I saw a few. Like, I saw a few, like the Whitney Houston one. I saw that one, but I didn't watch all of it. That's probably the only.
Don't say Aaliyah, because that one wasn't the best. But look, in your downtime, I will tell you this. So from like off the top of my head, if you ever get a minute in between, all these amazing songs you guys are recording, I would definitely say watch The Temptations, because that teaches you a lot. The Whitney Houston one, if you can rewatch it and watch it all the way through, don't watch the first, second, or third Whitney Houston one. Watch the one that just came out. I Want to Dance with Somebody. That is the one that I feel kind of, gives the more accurate depiction of who Whitney is. What's the other one? Bohemian Rhapsody. That one is about Freddie Mercury and Queen and, how they came to be. That one's a good one. Hell, What's Love Got to Do with It? That one's an amazing one as well. And then documentary-wise, Tina Turner has an amazing documentary. The Bee Gees. They're a group that came out in like the 60s and like throughout the 70s. They wrote a lot of songs for a lot of amazing people. Dionne Warwick, if you guys are familiar with her, she was like the first like black pop princess, I guess, in a way. And she created a lane that, you know, a lot of people ended up, you know, benefiting from pretty much. So she has one. And they're all, I believe, on like HBO Max. But those are some I definitely think that you guys should check out, because these are artists that, you know, have stood the test of time with their music. People have recorded their songs. They just kind of taught people a lot with their presence, with their, you know, their vocal abilities and things like that. So I definitely think that you should check those out. Personally, because those are some of my favorites.
Are you watching on YouTube or Netflix?
If you have HBO Max, a lot of them are on HBO Max. So yeah, shout out to HBO, who will be giving us an endorsement soon over this way. So look, 2023 is here. What do you guys want to accomplish this year, as a group and individually?
As a group, I would say I want us to accomplish, of course, I would say fame. You know, more attention span on us. I want to develop. Let me see. I want our name to be bigger, I guess, bigger across. That's still the same thing, fame. You know, just, you know, to expand as a group, for us to expand more. That's what I'm really focusing on right now. But you saying like in the future wise?
No, like this year. Like what?
Oh, this year. Okay.
What do you want to focus on?
Yeah, for us as a group to expand as a group more, and you know, to do more, to do shows more, well, to do shows period, and eventually put out an album for both of us. And for me myself, I would say to put out an album for myself, or even to just put out singles of just, you know, just me on my songs, and to expand more as a person too. So
okay, Devontae, what about you? What do you want to accomplish this year as a group and individually?
As a group, I want us to well, we are going to go to the BET Awards this year, but I want us to be able to experience it the way I've experienced it in the past. And I want to be able to, I want us to be able to, by the time June comes, I want us to have our fan base up enough so that way we're doing the pre-show, we're doing these events surrounding the BET weekend, because that can propel your career bigger than a lot of things. Like, this is like BET weekend is when all the celebrities are out, they're everywhere. Like, you be sitting there, you got DJ Khaled walking past your shoulder, like it's crazy out there. So that's definitely a big goal. Like, yo, once we get to LA, I want us to really hit LA hard. Like, I want us to do what we came to do when we get there. And then also, I want us to drop these videos, because we got a lot of songs, we got a lot of bangers. So drop these videos, keep them coming to y'all, because yeah, Brody Reese, he ain't the most talkative, but he know we got them bangers in the tuck. Yeah, absolutely. But I just want y'all to know, like, we got a lot of stuff coming for y'all. We really working. Like, we just, like, I feel like we at a point where we more or less, like, well, at least for me, I really could say for me, but I'm pretty sure Reese probably will feel the same. Like, we at this point where, like, it's not really nothing to talk about, you know? It's like it's go time. Like, we just gotta show y'all, because, bro, it's a lot of people doubting us, bro. And not even just us, individually, separately. So we just got stuff to prove, you know? And the crazy part about it is, me and bro about to go up, and he know it.
So look, with that being said, as we, you know, wrap the conversation, if there's anything that you guys can say to potential fans or people who will eventually become fans and supporters of you guys once, you know, you start putting out that music, what would you guys say to them? Reese, we'll start with you.
I would say just go ahead and do it. If you feel like it's in you, trust your instinct, just go ahead and do it. Put yourself out there. stay consistent. Once you start doing it, like I said, going back to the consistency, stay consistent on what you're doing, and just keep doing it. Don't stop doing it, especially if you know you got it. And important people see that you got it in your life. The important people that's in your life see that you got it. Just do it. Just keep doing it. I would say that.
Absolutely. Devontae, what about you?
Yeah, I'm about to ask you, can you ask the question one more time? I heard part of it, but then it got a little quiet.
Oh, I was saying, if you could say anything to your fans and soon-to-be supporters, words of encouragement, what would you say to them?
Just don't give up. If y'all got a goal, whether it's music, sports, anything, just don't give up, because you gotta fail to succeed. I saw them talking about Oprah. They was talking about her getting fired at 23, and if she never got fired, she would have never became Oprah. So you just gotta, all your failures is gonna help build your success, and that's how I look at it.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah.
So look, tell the people where they can find you guys on social media, music streaming platforms, website, things like that. Tell the people where they can connect with you guys.
We are all
you can follow us. Go ahead.
We on TikTok, Zen City. What's the number? Zen City
23.
Zen City 23. Yep. Zen City officially on Instagram. YouTube.
And Zen City officially on YouTube too.
YouTube too. And then us individually, Reese for Show on all platforms, and Devontae with 2 T's.
Yeah, just how you see it right here, Devontae with 2 T's.
Okay. Well, I definitely appreciate you guys. I wish you guys so much success. I can't wait until the song comes out. When's the video coming out? It's coming out with the song.
Comes out on the 15th.
Oh, so the song, then the video.
The song drops tomorrow, and then the video drops the day after.
Okay. Well, absolutely. So I'll do my part in pushing and helping to promote so that the people can hear it. I wish
Thank you for having us, bro.
Success. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. And when you guys are in Atlanta, make sure the team lets me know so I can, try to come meet you guys or whatever, and feel that Zen City vibe.
Will do.
Yes. So once again, much success, guys, and thank you guys for joining us today on BLK Talk.
Thank you, bro.
Appreciate it.
Absolutely. Have a good one.
You too, buddy.